My name is Rebecca, and I'd like to tell you about my first year with Zaila. I brought Zaila home a year ago at the end of May when she was about 10 weeks old. Born in a meth drug house in Texas, she and her 4 siblings ended up on the street with her 9-month-old mom doing her best to take care of all of them. A good Samaritan picked the dogs up, and from there they ended up at a Chasing Tails rescue in Kansas. I had never been to a dog training class before 2019, but I am a second-year recaller student, and so I knew enough to start playing recaller games with Zaila right away. Annie, my 3-year-old dog, did not like the puppy at all. I kept them completely separated for the first month, but Annie did really like our recaller games, and that became a way to engage with both dogs and keep their focus on me as they learned to be okay with each other. One evening, while I was playing some running games with the puppy, I stepped on uneven ground and broke my foot. I was so disappointed about the interruption in our training, but on the other hand, there is no doubt in my mind that it was our non-running recaller games that brought sanity to the house until I could get back on my feet again. The DNA test shows that Zaila is mostly German Shepherd with a good portion of Australian Cattle Dog and Black Lab, some German Short-haired Pointer and Beagle, and a trace of about a dozen other breeds, mostly herding dogs. Her curious beagle nose is one of our biggest distractions. The challenges we have faced this past year, though, have very little to do with Zaila. Gentle, smart, and playful, Zaila is living up to her name, which is inspired by a kind, humble, driven teenager who has already won the National Scribs Spelling Bee contest and multiple Guinness World Records for basketball dribbling. Given my full-time job and side business, we work through time constraints by being fairly intentional about playing games before work, at noon, and in the evenings. It has become a way of life for us, something that doesn't feel difficult because I love being with these dogs who are my family. I often work with Zaila before work, and her achievements linger with me throughout the day, bringing joy that is deeper than happiness. Another challenge we are working to overcome is having larger, safe places to really run and train, especially in the wintertime. Taking Zaila to the office in the evenings or weekends became one solution where the open areas and hallways are much larger than what we have at home. My biggest challenge, though, is keeping up with Zaila. She is beyond ready for more. While I am busy challenging her, she is challenging me to be better, to learn more quickly and teach her more, and to get out of the way of getting us both ready for our first competitive event together. And so the first year of our journey together is written. I am so very proud of her. I am her biggest fan.